So we're here with Ben Larter at Plant Larter Farms down just outside of Framlingham in Suffolk. We're here on his 4,000 acre farm here. He grows about 700 acres of oilseed rape. This year it's looking particularly well, and I'm sure he'd agree he's pretty pleased with it. The field we're stood in has had Belkar applied to it, and we're here today to look at how the Belkar is now looking in the field.
Hello, I'm Ben Larter, partner Plant Larter Farms. We farm 4,000 acres in the Framlingham area in Suffolk. We're combinable crops. We grow wheat, barley, rape, peas, beans. The field we're in today is rape following a second wheat. We established it on the 9th of August using a subsoiler, 50 centimetre row spacings at 4 kilos a hectare. We're finding, due to a loss of some chemistry, we're struggling more with cranesbill, groundsel and other weeds. The field we're in particular does have a cranesbill issue, so we felt this was quite a good field to try alternative products where we've struggled with dimethamid as the active in the past.
So in this instance, Ben had a particular problem with cranesbill in his oilseed rape. Now the reason for that is, a few years ago when he last grew oilseed rape, he couldn't get on top of his cranesbill control in his rape. Therefore, we've got a high population here. When we had a conversation with Ben, he said that he was struggling with his control of cranesbill, so we thought this is the perfect opportunity to be using Belkar. So Ben, this is looking pretty smart right now considering the population we had. What did you do here?
Well, on this field we applied 0.25 of Belkar on the 9th of September and followed with another 0.25 on the 25th of September, and I must admit it's done a fantastic job. Brilliant.
So the application window for Belkar is from the 1st of September right the way through to the end of December. Now here Ben applied in September, so the weather condition was just about right. Now with Belkar, it's obviously got Aralex, and Aralex can be applied in all weather conditions, be that hot, dry, wet or cold. It's irrelevant. As long as he can spray, the Aralex is going to work.
Another bonus of Belkar is the flexibility of the product. It can be applied either as a single 0.25, a split dose of 0.25 followed by another 0.25, or a single application of 0.5 of a litre per hectare. We're now in the headland of the adjacent field to where we were a minute ago. You can see we've still got a heavy cranesbill population on the headland, and the plants have been touched by some of the other actives that have been used on this field, but there's still going to be weed pressure on the oilseed rape going forward, where in the Belkar we've got nothing.
I suppose following on from that also we've got the seed return, so that's one thing that is not going to be controlled here. There's going to be a lot of seed going back into this crop, then therefore Ben's going to have to deal with that in further crops going forward. So Ben, you mentioned last time you were growing rape in this field there was quite a serious problem with cranesbill. What programme were we using at that point to control it?
Last time this field was rape, Scott, we used a clomazone pre-emergence followed by a metazoclor, quinmeric and dimethamid P product, and we had very poor control. That led us this time through to look at other options, which made us look at Belkar, and because of the population of the weeds and the growth stage we were competing against, we decided to go down a split dose of 0.25 followed by 0.25.
Sure. And in terms of the programme itself, would you say that's an easier programme? Or?
It's, as far as management goes, it's a far easier programme. It's a very cost-effective programme, and we've got no weed seed burden going forward into other crops and coming back into oilseed rape again.
Fantastic.